Let's keep in mind, he didn't start the game back in November. It was Caleb Foster who was in the starting lineup, but you see the value add. Zion James, big bull down below, offensive rebound. Nice way to start the game with 2 points in the paint.
Jaden Bradley has had a terrific year. A little pull-up from the mid-range. He's got it. Arizona, 7-foot sophomore. Cooper Flag, pull-up over Townsend. Missed it. Bradley will get it organized. Bradley allows Love to play off the ball. But a great compliment to Caleb Love. Baystar guarded by Gumba. Bradley gets caught in traffic. Duke locking up Arizona. Finally get one up, and Bradley fires. They're on him now. Shot clock down to 4. And Bradley misses a 3. Baystar the rebound, the 7-footer.
You talked about his value and what he's added to the team, and that's been it right there. Good defense again, and
Bradley got himself free for a dunk. Dunk has come on from Malawatch, giving up some good minutes in this second half. The ball movement, Arizona getting to the paint. Bradley, shooter's bounce.
all of that rim right there, Bradley.
But he's going to come up short against the top seed in the East. Bradley scores. Bull knocks the free throws in. And Duke by 8. Bradley got it.
Going to duck in. Could have been a tough fadeaway. Instead, you throw it inside and you get an easy bucket.
Bradley directing traffic. That's a three-pointer, and he knocks it down.
Terrific shot by Bradley. That struggled with that jumper all season long. Just a 25% shooter from 3. And at the end of the shot clock, rises up and drains it.
And sometimes at the end of the shot clock, even if you're a poor or low percentage shooter, you don't have to think about it.
Oregon now 5 of 8 from 3. That was an important bucket for the Ducks, though, to end that 9-0 run here for Arizona. Single digits on the shot clock now for the Wildcats. Bradley gets the bucket. Bamba had a three-pointer on the other side, misses that time on the right side.
Arizona will live with that.
Well, sometimes, like my coach once told me, you're up for a reason.
25% three-point shooter.
Actually so, leaves room for Biddle to do the follow-up.
Biddle's got to work for his points here tonight for sure. He's got 5 points. 3 lead changes, 1 tie. Look at that largest lead for Oregon, and they're now tied at 35, and there's another lead for the Wildcats.
That's right. You just let Jaden Bradley walk right into a 15-footer.
Leading scorers are Bradley with 9 and Love with 9. Look at that. Lewis taps it away, off to the races. Bradley with the finish, but that was Lewis. Akron Sips are 28 and 6 coming into tonight. Michael Greenstein and William Covington and Kelly Pfeiffer are the officials here tonight.
It's a size mismatch. Expect Arizona to go inside early and often. They've got Awaka, they've got Baysar. Look for those guys to be involved. And that was with a non-conference where they weren't able to get it done. So you look at what the Big 12 is going to give you in terms of quad 1 opportunities. Then you schedule up. Playing good people doesn't hurt you. Even if you lose, you obviously want to win the games, but you give yourself a chance to get more of those games. Good things are going to happen for your seeding.
And Bradley pulls up. Was looking for Johnson. One of the littlest guys on the floor, nearly got the bucket.
And he's fearless.
Great job by Baysar, though, of staying in that play and getting a piece.
And Bradley penetrating. That would have been some move.
Great look up the floor.
Outlet pass. Lewis looking for the finish. Can't get it. Bradley's got his back, though, with the clear. They didn't get it. And Johnson's had a tough night. Continues to be tough. He's 1 for 8 from the field. The MAC Player of the Year. Now the three-pointer. Lewis trying to hunt down his.
Some message received from KJ Lewis. Not settling for threes, looking to get to the rim, and Arizona kind of probing here.
And he found it. Jumbotrons, thank you.
And I want to shop
It's our third game.
Wiki.
You know, the words are hard to come by sometimes.
Tim Wiki and his company put this building together. It's very awesome. He was actually in Denver when I got drafted.
They kept the same roof, the original roof. Corner shot there for Bradley. His season high is 19. Got it against West Virginia. Early in the season, back in November. Bradley takes the contact.
Wilson off the window and in. Malik Wilson with the deuce. He had 13 rebounds to go along with 5 points in their win against BYU yesterday.
He's got the highest vertical on that team, 45 inches. He put it to good use.
Love. Good hands there, using. Had it knocked away. Owaka gets on the floor, gets it back to Bryant. Bradley. Arizona leads by. Close in on a minute to go first half, and Arizona's been excellent. They lead in the Big 12 championship by 3. Bradley at the hoop and puts it in off the.
This is good. That's good.
Disadvantage, and he used it.
That's called targeting a defender. They ran a 1-4 pick and roll with Arsenault to get Townsend on Uzan, and Uzan made them pay.
Biggest lead of the game, it is 10. At the basket, Bradley scoops it up and in.
Good times for this team.
Sharp off balance, and Bryant grabs the rebound.
Cats need a flurry.
Bradley at the basket and scores. Chris Budden, what'd you hear?
Kelvin Sampson reminding his guys, do not let Caleb Love go to his right hand. He's continued to do that in the second half against us. He said, when they get a defensive rebound, just go.
Porter kicks out. Walton will try a 3. Not able to hit. And Arizona basketball. Inside, and the deuce.
He said it teaches you so much about the fundamentals, because on defense we always say talk, talk, talk. But when you can't do that, you learn really to trust your vision.
Yeah, it's interesting getting locked into the fundamentals because the talk component is eliminated. Bradley fires and hits. And Jaden.
But now you've got another guy in your lineup in the NCAA tournament that you have a little more confidence in based on the way he's playing.
I think Federico as well has done a nice job tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Helping at both ends of the court. Shot clock going down. Bradley, elbow pull-up, got it.
Boy, Lewis and
3 on the year. The native of Melbourne, Australia. Pass deflected, stolen. 3 on 2 for Arizona. Jaden Bradley skips to the bucket.
that hook pass to the weak side is impossible to stop.
And a push by Kansas to cut it to 3. Jaden Bradley, 3. With the bucket, he's got 8. And Kansas, the lead is 10.
They've had good flow offensively. The ball has moved well so far.
Bradley gets a piece of the paint, and then the easy jumper is.
Nick and Kurt Heinrich were phenomenal. Last time Kansas, John, went undefeated in the Big 12. And Collison was a big reason why. 2002, I believe.
Bradley inside, spins it off the glass and in. Did a good story of Brazilians. A kid that was originally signed at Missouri State. He worked hard on his academics. As Chris said, he thought about giving up. He said as much to us. And he said as much to his coach. Bill Self, he said, had his back. And he said, I have had his back ever since. And nice work.
Obviously feeling really confident.
11 for 13 from the floor. Foul shot and a nice
Down with it. It's a jump ball. Let it go too soon. Too late, I should say.
Here at Allen Fieldhouse on a Saturday afternoon. Score it.
This is a good way to go out if he can close the door on the Wildcats.
Huge second half for that group for Kansas. 5-point game. Dickinson's got 31. Let's see what Love does here. Love looking for space. Bounce pass. Bradley puts it home.
In the bracket, they will have to play on the second day and have to win 4 games in order to win the tournament championship.
Bradley up and under and scoops it home.
The slasher gets to the bucket.
Love down the lane, tried to drop it off. And a loose ball tracked down. Jaden Bradley right down the key. Return for the Sun Devils. That leaves again Bobby Hurley with only 6 healthy scholarship players. As Bashir Jihad missing, and here come the Cats. $16 of the 19 for Arizona have come in the paint.
They've got a clear mismatch right now. Base are in the paint, but it's Jordan Bradley that takes, since, you know, both guys going in and out with injuries. But when they have both of those guys, it's amazing how different this club is. But right now, the lone big man having his way here in Tucson tonight.
Off balance scoop and a tough shot.
2 big plays that almost got the crowd going, and they knocked down another 3.
10 threes for Arizona State tonight. Pull-up jumper in the key from Jaden.
Inside to Sean Jackson. Jackson looking for space. A little bit short with that shot. Here comes Jaden Bradley. Bradley up ahead, off the window and in. He hasn't played the last 2 games. A muscle strain in his leg, and they need him back out there. Bradley, good ball fake, and gets it to go. Trailing by 20. Tough. Gilbert turns it over. Yeah. Lewis now the other way.
Yeah, that's sloppy right there. Can't do that. He's got to be a little bit more judicious with the ball.
Bradley off the feed from Love.
That's a great.
Since the start of the year, I feel like Uzan has improved significantly.
Yes.
It's either. I think it's got to be either Cryer or Roberts.
Cryer, Uzan.
Yeah.
Early in the year was sharp. How good have they been tonight? You haven't even noticed Curtis Jones. Haven't needed him.
Inside, and
Warren called.
Iowa State by a dozen, closing in on 3 to go.
Martinez has settled this team down, John. He wouldn't be out there otherwise. Nice. Oh, yeah.
And Bradley rolls it home, plus tack.
Those are the turnovers they have to avoid. The live ball turnovers turns into a secondary break now for Arizona.
Utes had 19 turnovers Sunday against UCF. That sealed their fate. Jaden Bradley, one of the best point guards in America, raises from the elbow and drains it. Tried to hammer it home, too strong. Townsend collects. There's Del Orso. No good for him. Third opportunity, Bradley.
And great positioning to set the screen as well.
Bradley shakes free. Nothing but the
balance with the right guys and have, you know, space to do it. They're very efficient with it.
From the mid-corner, Bradley. Oh, knocks down another one. Has continued to chip away at Utah. On the floor now, Bradley. Oh, like Mahomes to Kelsey.
There's Saunders averaging over 17 a game in Big 12 play. Dimon in and out on his first 3 ball. Here's Bradley, shot out of a cannon, right down the middle.
A screen to get the switch.
And he is frustrated, right near half court, and he turns it over. Freshman mistake, and they cash it in at the other end. Arizona currently all alone in second place. But if they lose and Texas Tech could win, that changes things. Bradley, yes. There's two for Traore. Richie Saunders has made touch. Sorry, Chris.
It just starts with a paint touch. Again, Arizona having a tough time guarding the basketball.
Bradley.
Inside, Celestine collects it, puts it in.
You got to be a head turner in the zone and know who's behind you.
Bradley rolls that one home. And Jeremy Roach, step back, his three, in and out. Waka, the rebound. And now Bradley in Arizona. There's the Wildcats look to retake the lead. Bradley wide open, and that'll go. That's the answer, and does. Bradley up and under.
Great long time.
Here comes the crowd. Bradley jumper straight on, got it. Now
Uzan baseline, missed the layup, rebound to Waka, Love, quick outlet down court to Bradley. What a pass by Love. Bradley gets two in transition.
Pass by Delorso is picked off by McDaniel, and then deflected around, and that's Bradley. Jaden Bradley creates the steal. Second turnover for K-State.
Willing to bet neither coach is excited with the defense.
Oh, Bradley. McDaniel, three, short. Both teams started pretty fast, but after that first 4 minutes, Corey, it's been pretty quiet scoring-wise.
Well, the perimeter shooting has been atrocious, but right.
I don't know if he made contact with the ball, but as you say, if you're going to tap the backboard, you're going to get that called against you. Owaka's come back in with 2 fouls for Arizona. Mid-range jumper is good. Miss. Ryan's in the arms of Lewis. This is the three. And that's missed by Caleb Love. Vasar rebound. Third opportunity. Bradley, you were just saying.
On this possession for Texas Tech. Kerwin Walton had it poked away from behind. Loose ball. Arizona has it. Bradley knocks it ahead. Bradley dumps it home. 100 points overall in his career. Christian Anderson in the game for the first time, had it knocked away.
I'll tell you what, Texas Tech has been bothered and has no flow, no rhythm whatsoever at their offensive end.
Henry Vasar also in the game for Arizona. Second big man. That the nice roll for Jaden Bradley. Hawkins found Williams right side three. No. Here comes Arizona on the move. Bradley open. Good.
On so right for Arizona for most of this first half. Texas Tech was shooting below 30% for a good 10 minutes of this first half, and it's a 1-point game on the road.
That's why they're undefeated on the road, isn't it? Bradley this time lays it in. Toppin had his shot blocked. Got it back though and missed it. Here comes Arizona. Bradley on the move, goes all the way and lays it in.
That's the level. That's the level of aggressiveness, though, that if you're top, there's a 3-point make by Texas Tech, and it just tightens things right back up.
And it's just a tough-minded Red Raiders team.
direct reflection of their head coach. Grant McCaslin has done an outstanding job at Texas Tech.
They had a loss on the road this year. Bradley just kind of bulldozed his.
They're not going to let him use the ball screen, so he had the presence of mind to take it right to the rim.
That gets the crowd back in it. They've been a little quiet the last few minutes. Here's Love going to work. Stopped by Traore. Floater, Bradley. Jaden is 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. Midway through this second half. Lay it is good. Pass. Good ball movement. Back to Love. Here's his 3. Offensive rebound. Owaka keeps it alive. Jaden Bradley got it. Bradley to inbounds out of this timeout.
And if you're BYU, you want to come up with a defensive solution for Jaden Bradley. He's starting to heat up, use that ball screen to get downhill. You want to defend him on ball screens. They've got the mismatch in the paint.
Vassar defended by Saunders. Now they switch Saunders on Lewis. Open look from the corner. Jaden Bradley.
And Oklahoma. Mason, swing. Jihad. Rims out. Great look, right? With the contestant and the rebound. Arizona State 2 of 11. Bradley beats him down the floor for the easy bucket. Nice rebound. Snags it. Miller steps into it. And rebound grabbed by Bryant. Vassar with a nice check out. He's going to go. Bradley, beautiful spin and finish. That's a big top to 3. We're going to hit 4 minutes to go. Shifting gears. Bradley with the left hand, a major blow by. First screen and turn the corner. 79-72, down to 44 seconds left. Freeman looked at by Love. He's been all over again. Up ahead. Bradley drives in, layup goes.
Screening and rebounding. Wow, that's too far.
Rebound pulled down by Jaden Bradley. And the Wildcats the other way.
Wildcats defense has been very good so far, even though they trail by 5. They've forced the Cyclones into some tough shots.
Inside, Bradley hits that little floater. Off the mark. Vassar comes out to set the screen. Vassar thought about it. He can hit that. Bradley got it. And they needed that. The Wildcats giving the Cyclones all that they can handle. Lewis inside. Couldn't hit. Put it down.
Got to knock that one down. That's wide open, as you mentioned. Look at these hands.
Oh, my goodness. Bradley with the stuff.
For great opportunities.
Owaka, look at that heads-up play, knocks it away. Gets it to Bradley, who goes to the hole and finishes the three-point play. Scoring drought now, 2 minutes and 30 seconds for Colorado. Can Ruffin end it? He cannot in the face of Bryant, who may have gotten a piece of that. Bradley puts it in with second gear.
On his career. Dow driving in, poked away from behind, turnover. Love across for Bradley, open, back-to-back triples for the Wild. Even in rebounding. It's been a very evenly matched first half.
If you're Arizona right now, I'm trying to run something for Caleb Love.
Here comes Love. Plenty of time to shoot. Bryant, Del Orso. 6 to shoot now. Del Orso inside, spinning, back out. Bradley, patient, spots up, knocks it down. Big shot from Bradley to take.
To be able to push Usman up. You cannot let him get that low post position into the charge circle because he's way too good.
Love skips it across Lewis. Kick out Bradley. And there's the Arizona answer.
Arizona shoot contested shots. Three-pointer. Williams short that time. Didn't take it. The previous possession maybe rushed that one. Nice move inside by Bradley when he gets to shoot 34%
and have 26 points. I think you're feeling really good at that end of the floor for Grant McCasland.
Williams missing the shot to start the second half. McCasland told us before the game that it's a team that's growing as a defense. Why those numbers are so stark in contrast in wins. He had 3 assists in the first half. That's a foul. And Christian Anderson starting the second half. Couldn't get the basket inside.
Well, it's because Del Orso was running through his backside.
Bradley with 5 points.
Texas Tech, Keyshawn Gilbert with some plays down the stretch. Jefferson with some big-time free throws. They are a national title contender.
They've been brilliant offensively.
Considering Arizona is 273rd in the country in made threes. Scoop. Post position, but also to continue to dominate the offensive glass.
Yeah, already 5 offensive rebounds for Arizona. Carter Bryant, the freshman, in the game for the Wildcats. This is him right here as he swings it. Lewis now. Approach on him. Shot clock under 10. Lewis regathers. Got to get something going here. Hoisted up on Bradley, and it goes!
Again, everybody getting involved in the offensive glass. But for Arizona, it started on defense, and it also started crashing the offensive glass.
Bradley directing traffic. Arizona with the basketball to begin the second half. Love swings it. Del Orso back to Love.
They're in a matchup zone. Gotta hit the middle of that zone and counter on the numbers.
Love lost the handle, but had the feed, and is able to find Jaden Bradley. From the three-point line so far here tonight. Nunn hesitates, gets at the basket, had it blocked, knocked away. Love up ahead. Love. Oh, and the throwdown, Bradley.
Position. Love will challenge. Hall can't finish. D.R. Johnson blew the layup attempt on the putback try. Bradley in the open floor, spinning and scoring. Arizona's lead is 9. Looking to go back up double figures. Del Orso, no. The putback by Jaden Bradley.
Coach Tom Lloyd talked to us about the environments they'll play in, about the physical toughness that they need to bring. And that physical toughness got challenged at times tonight by UCF, in particular on the glass in that first half and the early portion of this second half.
I don't think there's any question, just watching this game tonight after watching Pac-12 basketball here in this building for the last 12 years, there is a different level of physicality.
Play them a little bit more honest on the perimeter, which will open up driving lanes for Love and Bradley.
Townsend was the Horizon League Player of the Year and MVP of that tournament last year for Oakland. Spent 4 years there, finishing up his career now in Tucson. There's Caleb Love. He can hurt you. Had 33 points to kick off conference play against TCU last week as Bradley. Andre off his fingertips.
But Small is so good, keeping his dribble alive with his head up, just trying to find those gaps in the defense to attack.
Small has 7 points now for West Virginia. They're down by 2. Left hand Bradley, that's too easy. Cincinnati came all the way back and tied it under a minute to go. So figuring out how to close out one of these games where you got a big lead right now, up by 13 on the road against West Virginia.
Good job again, just building that wall on the inside. Andre tried to make a move, but they would not give up any space on the box.
West Virginia 0 for 4 to start the half. Here's Bradley turning a corner, double pumping midair with the left hand. That'll help. First points in the second half for the Mountaineers.
Well, that's excellent move down low. And they're trying to go down low to Andre, and I like that. They've got to just give him a little bit more space to operate. That time he had it.
Eduardo Andre, born in Angola, but grew up in London after his family moved there when he was 4. Good cut, Jaden the whistle. Their entire bench was up with their arms extended.
It looked like Andre just kind of got pushed in the back. He lost his balance after he was in midair.
No whistle, 3 fouls on each team here with 5:47 to go in regulation. Bradley for 3.
That was a pretty good shot, though, by Small. Just keeping his dribble, that little floater in the lane. That's his shot.
Back to back for Jaden.
Instant offense off the bench, came in 8 for 17 in his last 2 from the field.
And with the new JUCO rule, he's got a chance to come back next year as a fifth-year player.
Bradley, tough 2 for Jaden. Thomas, met by that Wildcats defense.
I didn't like that shot.
Here's Bradley.
Nice.
In attack mode.
That's an invisible turnover right there when you miss those 2 free throws. You mentioned the Achilles heel for this Bearcat team.
And they play so many close games. They played 12 Big 12 games that they've lost, and 9 of them have been decided by 5 points or fewer.
Call right there. Kip Kissinger on the baseline.
That's when you wish you didn't have size 17 shoes.
Well, you know, I'm telling you, that ball should have gone in, and it's one of those days, man. If you've coached or played, you understand. It's a foul.
Bradley with a tough
game like this.
And you have to keep an eye out for number 1 in blue, Caleb Love. Just 3 points in the second half for the top scorer from Arizona. Bradley, clear sailing for the left.
Coach Lloyd, they're going to tell their players, hey, there's way more to this game than just scoring. You don't measure your impact by points. There's defensive plays, rebounds, assists. There's so many things you can do to help your team win. And you got to drive that point home because so many people just look at stats, and that doesn't tell the real story.
Del Orso runs out of real estate, but not before he finds Bradley. Nice fake by Ouellette. He sent Love into the 3rd row, but he can't knock down the 3. Bradley off the dribble. Much needed basket.
His height out there, collecting those defensive rebounds in traffic.
Nice backdoor cut. An extra pass gets Bradley through.
Most players have a little bit of advantage on one area.
But great job swatting that one away. 3-point attempt from Del Orso.
Offensively for him, it's going to be an advantage.
Long rebound. Bradley and the hole. They launch it a ton. Defensive rebounds to specialty. Bradley all the way home.
Right there.
Sharing it with Riley Allensbach out of Charlotte, North Carolina, 4-star prospect coming out of Providence Day School, averaging 10 this year.
Right now for Samford, they got 29 points, but 21 of them from beyond the arc. If it hasn't been the 3 ball, it really hasn't been much of anything for them.
Just 5 turnovers, 6 for Samford. Up with it quickly. Boy, they don't mess around, do they?
And they shouldn't. You know, it's a 20-point game, but you got a turnover. And you know the 3 ball, that's their weapon. Why shy away from it?
Follow the yellow brick road player.
Yeah, I'd be begging for Conrad. He's the assist guy. Get him out here. He's going to pass.
I love the question you asked, TJ. Who needed the most frosting on their cake when you were the point guard? I love that question.
We have the Ring of Honor at Arizona. We need the Ring of Crybaby.
I guess in some ways, Fran, it happened on Tuesday with Krivas, so it gave Tommy Lloyd a little extra time to prepare for this game and try to incorporate Vasar Bruins.
Another one of those transfers who Mick Cronin told us is really starting to come on from South Dakota State. That should be goaltending.
And it is a goal.
From the contact, is able to use that 6'6" length. And Trent Perry, who's coming off back spasms, is going to be a really good player. Just doesn't have a lot of experience right now.
Jaden Bradley weaves his way in. The reverse. Love claims the miss.
Arizona was down 2 at the half. They're up 11. Jaden Bradley to the bucket.
Get ready to see a lot of threes from the Mountaineers. They average 10 per game. Well, and if they can score, then they can keep Arizona out of transition because they can get back in. 10 for Caleb Love for the Cats.
Bradley, fade on the baseline. 20 on the shot clock here for the Cats.
The other thing is Arizona hasn't been able to take advantage of their size on the block. That's a great try.
Bradley weaving. Need a win to go home with a better than 500 record. They're at 3-3. And they got a takeaway here. Bradley on the run. Got it.
Now you need a three. Token pressure.
Bradley, he'll go for the 2 and get it.
In this one, Godwin hits the deck, gives it up. Bradley collects it, going in strong with the left hand to finish it.
Pick and pop 5 guy. The momentum right now is with Oklahoma. Their stingy, sticky defense will probably get even tougher right now.
Bradley knocks down a 2-point. Can they turn it into points here and get a little bit closer? Fears ready to check back in for Oklahoma. Bradley with a quick step lays it in.
That is just as important as anybody that Porter Moser has put in this game today. I'm talking about 45 and white.
Bradley with a pull-up pop. Got it.
Such a soft ball that was shot by Miles.
Gets in the roll. Bradley off the bump, sticks it. He's got a couple of jumpers down. A walkout again.
Just carving it. Watch out. What a play by Bradley.
Looms from the elbow, can't drop it in. Bradley wants to run. He's got Lewis with him. He's going to drive it all by himself and lay it in.
Yeah, you can't.
This game begins. Caleb Foster open, misses the 3, and the rebound down to Lewis. What a backcourt they've got with Bradley, Love, and Lewis. Trey Townsend transfer from Oakland, and Motiejus Krivas, one of 2 7-footers who will see significant time for the Wildcats tonight. Good help by Foster. Krivas corrals it. Open in the corner. Jaden Bradley has Arizona.
And that's what Cooper Flagg needs to do from the perimeter.
He is 4 weeks shy of his 18th birthday. Had the big game against Kentucky, albeit the 2 turnovers at the end. As Bradley down, the former Syracuse Orange.
Good job to push Trey Townsend underneath to grab that offensive board.
And a miss by Flagg, and back come the Cats. You can hear the chant of U of A, the sellout crowd of better than 14,500 here in Tucson tonight. Bradley from the elbow, count it.
The Duke tries to do the same thing.
Proctor Malowacz back in the game for Duke. So again, 3 freshmen on the floor right now for the Blue Devils. Bradley into double figures. And Jack didn't get the call, didn't get the bucket. And now a steal by Lewis. What hustle. They are still battling for it, and Bradley comes up with it. And that is a goaltending call on Malowacz.
Yeah, that ball didn't go high enough. Got to throw that all the way up.
And now a steal by Bradley. They got numbers. And Bradley will lay it up and in himself to snap. Of course, now Arizona's in the Big 12, but when he is on, he could be one of the most unstoppable players in the game. But it's been a tough one for him. Not really a tough one, just a quiet one, Jay. He hasn't been able to get a lot of shots off.
Well, Duke has kept Arizona out of transition. It's been mostly half-court execution.
And a goaltending call on Malowacz.
He reminds me a little bit of a bigger, stronger Franz Wagner. He's just got so many elements to his game. And you know, to harp on it, but I mean, the idea he's only 17 years old is kind of shocking.
And even though he's only 17 years old, great scoop by Bradley.
This game.
Meanwhile, it's not common that Wisconsin or Arizona is going to see a team that can put 2 7-footers on the floor against one another. But you've got now Vesar and Krivas on the floor together for Arizona. As that one's going to go down. A chance for 3 for Jaden Bradley.
Be Flesman out of the paint.
10 to shoot now, Tonje. Tough turnaround. Short. And a rebound cleared by Krivas. Bradley, step into it in transition. Got it to go. Soft touch.
Love the physicality of both of these front lines.
Get it in Del Orso. Driving on Janicki, who is checked in. Back around Bradley on a reload. Half the shot clock on. Bradley on the take, pull up, pop, it's there. Tonje, step away, couldn't finish. Besar, Carter Bryant out there with Bradley, Love, and Krivas. 4 minutes to play.
Kamari McGee is simply face guarding Caleb Love.
And another foul. Are they going to count the bucket is the question.
Very talented. Like a little doe, though. You know what I mean? Like a young dove. Trying to hang physically.
7-0. Arizona on looking for more. Bradley to the rim. Got it. And one. Transition staff. Now Bradley, guarded by Klesmik, goes right into his body. Can't finish. Tips it right back in. Cleans up.
Looks like he's going to fall down and somehow gets it up on the glass.
How can Arizona respond here? Bradley off the screen, pull up, pop, money, big shot.
Broke, don't fix it, right? And here's the first shot of the game, and it's rebounded by KJ Lewis on the offensive glass. Bradley's going to take a three and bury it, and he picks up right where he left. Coach Bruce Larson's classes, Zygus with a drive and missed, Awaka with a 13th rebound.
I always told Bruce Larson I could beat him in racket.
Nope, not a chance.
I know.
Canisius at the end of May.
Yeah, and that's a kind of a one-on-one move. Arizona plays such good defense. You're going to see this Canisius team. These guys are going to have to make their own moves every once in a while.
One more pass from Love, and it reached there. No such whistle. Yeah, Love had 5 or more assists 13 times. Pocket picked. Cashing in, Jaden Bradley. Cashing in, Jaden Bradley.
And then I'm coming back at you.
He did it again. Bradley going wild with this thing. Oh! Times.
And right there would have been, I'm glad you brought that up, because that would have been a shot he might have taken right there on the break. But, you know, dribbled it, passed it off, get it around. He knows it's going to come back most of the times. Yeah, no one even close to that from Arizona.
Copa finds Scott. That one's well off the mark. Wheeling and dealing and taking 3 years. 88-20. Let alone opener domination. Beautiful touch. Tops in the nation last year. Turnover. Cats bringing it back the other way. Bradley takes that.